Hi everyone, my name's Elyse and this is my research assignment. So I began my research assignment by looking at our current coursework and the topics that we have covered, and I thought about the ones that I enjoyed most or wanted to learn more about that captivated me, and I wanted to expand on those. So those topics include sexual violence, LGBTQ plus community, intersectionality I thought was super interesting. So I focused on there and looked for things that I have already seen in my life, and that's why most of my stuff is TED Talks, YouTube videos, documentaries, novels. That's pretty much where all my sources come from, is media that we already consume in our daily lives. So I wanted these to be added to the syllabus because I felt like we already see these, and so being able to dive deeper into what they mean and how they connect to these topics would just make it more relatable and easier to digest for everyone. So I did work with a writing tutor at the Writing Center. She was great. Mackenzie was amazing. She helped me cite my sources correctly and make sure I had all the information I wanted, and was clearly stated in my summaries. So each of my things are about different topics. I have the trans community, human trafficking, pop culture like in the music industry and LGBTQ+, and then I also have a little bit of intersectionality, and but yeah, I'll summarize all my things. So my first one is Paula Williams. She is a trans woman who was a man for most of her life, and so this TED Talk, she explains what it's like from both sides and how living as a man is much different than living as a woman. And this first-hand experience is so unique and so rare. I just think it's so perfect for the trans topic of gender studies. So she goes over, trans issues, women's rights, and their inequality that they face in society. And she talks about intersectionality for a minute. She discusses how she knows what her experience is as a trans woman, but she does not know maybe an experience of a black trans woman or a black trans man. She knows her own identity and her own experience, and that's it. But that was a non-academic TED Talk, so that was my first non-academic. And then here we have an interview by Soft White Underbelly. They do interviews with lots of different people that just have unique life experiences. This is Kat. She is a human trafficking survivor. She was lured into trafficking when she was a teenager, and she just explains her life and how she got stuck in human trafficking and her life now as a single mom who is a survivor of human trafficking. This covers sexual violence and, again, human trafficking, and I think it's so important that we have first-hand perspectives of survivors, so that's why I really liked this interview. This is a non-academic YouTube interview. Then we have You Need to Calm Down music video by Taylor Swift. In the song, she's actively speaking, gay rights, kindness, but this music video also involves a bunch of LGBTQ+ community influencers and celebrities. So it's just a beautiful merge of LGBTQ community acceptance in modern pop culture. So I would like to expand more on current pop culture involvement with the LGBTQ+ community. This was a non-academic music video. And then we have this documentary. It's Surviving R. Kelly. It's on Netflix. It is my academic source. It's a documentary series, and it's all these interviews of women who have been assaulted or harassed by singer R. Kelly, and it explores his arrest, his conviction, all the things. So I like that this covers systemic abuse in the pop music industry. I think that's a very important topic that we are starting to see be uncovered now in modern culture. So I think this is also an eye-opener for sexual violence in this culture. Then we have The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. This is a novel. It is written about a young black girl's perspective on police brutality and just an inequality in her own community. So this covers intersectionality for black women, how being Black and a woman in society is just lots of burden, and I think that is a good thing for us to focus on. It's an amazing book, and I think this would really resonate with a lot of people. And it's a modern book. It's written in 2017, so it's a good preface for what happened in 2020 and what's been happening now. So I think that would be a good novel for our syllabus to go over for intersectionality. So I really love these topics, and I think they're all so important. I want to learn more about trans issues and human trafficking and intersectionality because I think it's important, and I think we need to learn this just for ourselves personally, and this is all media that we already consume, so I think this would be great for a syllabus. Thank you.